Welcome back to another Trade Journal video. This is Trade Journal number 43, and if you're new to the channel, these videos are me kind of recapping the trades that I took for this week and then talking about what I have set up for next week. And before I jump into that, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my trades. So jumping into the first trade that I had for this week was on TQQQ. What I had on TQQQ was a cash secured put. So I sold a put last Friday, so right here on this candle at the $89 strike price, so right here at this blue line, and the max profit on this was $145. As you can see, TQQQ bounced below it, but ended up finishing this Friday above $89, so my contract will expire worthless and I'll get to keep the total $145. The trade that I have set up for next week is another cash secured put on TQQQ. This time I have sold it at the 91.5 strike price, so let me go ahead and move the line there. So that would be right here, and the max profit on this one is $145. So again, ideally for me, next week, next Friday, the stock price ends up somewhere above 91.5, and I'll get to keep all of my premium and not get assigned any shares. Jumping into the other trade that I had for this week, it was on APPS. So actually, I didn't end up taking a position on APPS. A few weeks ago, I got assigned on a cash secured put on APPS, so I own 100 shares right here at this blue line of $70. And I didn't end up taking a trade for this week on APPS, but I have set up a trade for next week. So on Wednesday, which I believe would be on this candle, I ended up selling a call at the $70 strike price, so right at the blue line, right at the same price that I own the shares at. And this is for a max profit of $200 expiring next Friday. The reason the premium on APPS is really good right now is because earnings are coming up next week, which makes the stock more volatile, and therefore the premiums are higher. So we'll see how this plays out. Ideally, I would love to see this get as close as possible to 70, maybe even finish over, but not go too high or down low after earnings. But we'll see how this plays out. Regardless, I will get to keep my $200 premium on this one. Those were pretty much all the trades that I had for this week. So total profit this week was $145 only on TQQQ. But for next week, I already have $200 set up on APPS and $145 set up on TQQQ. So next week already has $345 for potential profit there. Another stock that I am looking at and still keeping my eyes on, I know I mentioned it every week, is Lowe's. Lowe's has had this pretty good dip. I thought about getting in here, but I decided against it. There's the spread on the bid and ask price was a little larger than I liked. So we'll see what happens. Lowe's did bump back up a little bit, but pulled back. I want to see a little bit stronger of an upward move before I get into Lowe's, perhaps with a synthetic covered call using leaps. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below and I'll make sure to answer those. And if you have any stock suggestions or want to hear my analysis on any position, feel free to let me know down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.